every time I come on this channel or these videos that I put up, I find myself almost apologizing for not being here daily. And here I am again doing a video in this incredibly beautiful morning. And you can see possibly why I come and sit out in the conservatory here to do these videos. But I have an opportunity before I start my day to do a video, so I thought I would. So much content really going on in my life. Particularly, the last video I posted was while I was on holiday, and I spent a lot of time looking at the sea, and particularly some incredible views of Cornwall, where I was at that time. Again, since coming back, I've maintained my research, I've maintained my reading, and it just carries on at pace. Who knows where these books are going to take me? But generally, I wanted to speak about something which was kind of obvious to me. Things just happen on a daily basis, and I have these thoughts. So I again, if you've watched any of these videos, you'll know that I like to talk, and I also like to document, so that I have some kind of, I suppose, legacy in a way to come back to and have a look at. And really, this video is about where I am, and I think where other people are. Not that matters where other people are, but I'm trying to put it into perspective. And the way that I've sort of come to the ideas that I've come to around this are based on people's journeys. And I was once described as, somebody called me a seeker once. The story is too long as to why that actually came about. But a couple of years ago, I had this kind of change, and I wasn't really sure that what I was doing was right for me. And so I started to look into things differently. And that if you followed any of these videos, and if you know me personally, you'll know that I'm all about personal development. I'm all about change. I'm all about looking at things differently. And so I was accused, that's probably the wrong word, but I was said to be a seeker, and that hasn't changed. I certainly look for differences in me, and differences in the way that I view the world, and differences in terms of what I perceive to be my purpose, and perhaps what other people's purposes might be. So this sort of part of my journey currently is more about understanding purpose, and understanding what that person actually meant when they called me a seeker. And so I've sort of got to this revelation this morning. I think that I've just sort of come to terms with the idea that, there is something better for me somewhere in my future. And I've been constantly trying to connect to that in some way, on some level. And I think that makes life exciting for me. And I think people will arrive at that in their life, or they won't. It really is a very personal thing. I think what I've found is that going through all my beliefs, my values, the way I perceive life, and the way I thought I understood life, has been a very big learning journey for me. And for me, it's not about how much money you have, how many cars or houses, or what your lifestyle is like in terms of status. It really isn't about that. What it is for me is understanding myself in order to project out, and perhaps support and I don't know, just share the information that I've been privy to. And I say that in because for some reason I've been channeled towards certain literature. I've been discovering things in my meditation that I want to share, particularly on these videos. And I think it's fair to say what I've been doing in terms of documentation is slowly coming together as a kind of um, body of work, shall we say, which is behind me, and I've been maintaining that as well. I've got a project on that is just about coming to the end, but more on that on later videos. So, in terms of being a seeker, I think this kind of self discovery is open to everybody, and people will come to it in their own time. And I'm not one for pushing anybody into that journey. They will come to it whether if they need to or not. But I think the future isn't going to be about status. It isn't going to be about money. It isn't going to be about power. It's going to be more to do with people connecting to themselves. I know for some people they'll watch a video like this and they'll say, "What are you talking about?" But you will only come to that realization if you're meant to, I suppose, or if you're interested and you're open to these ideas around the subjects that I've been sort of talking about. Things like assessing where you are on forgiveness, where you are on compassion, where you are on trust, where you are on self-doubt, all these kind of things. But I think it's important that we understand that connecting to yourself and also trying to understand yourself more is more valuable, I think, in terms of what you can do and how you can serve the world. I think, a lot of my videos have been talking about things that, are external. And I think if you are one of these people who needs those things to make you happy, or if you need those things to make you feel complete, then that's fine. But I think ultimately those things will also fade. And I think that the more valuable journeys that we can make are for free, and they are much more interesting. So I just wanted to pop this video out to say that I haven't gone anywhere. If anything, I'm going to be coming back with a lot more content around the stuff that I've been learning, just from a sharing perspective as normal. Feedback is brilliant. Please comment if you on these videos. I really want to get the conversation going. I think there is a conversation out there that wants to be had, and I think I'm looking to facilitate that as much as I possibly can. And I think I probably have to work harder at that. But have a great day. This sun is amazing, and I'm really grateful for that. And I hope you are too. So have a great day.